What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Central here, aka God Light, aka God Thoughts on here. Y'all know idea back with a video. We're back with another Dead Island video because obviously you see the towards the ending of the clip, so you can be seeing the ending of the whole entire the ending the final episode of Dead Island. You can see all the clips and all type of stuff because want to end it, end the whole death out and all type of stuff. But anyway, besides that though, you're not just gonna look at that one. Today's video, obviously, I'm sure you already know the title. We're gonna give my thoughts and opinions on Dead Island 2, the third gameplay walkthrough I've done on this on of this year. Well, actually, take that back. I've done so many gameplay walkthroughs, I can't remember like how many I've done. But besides of that though, um, you know what I'm saying? Another 2023, game came out the way, you know what I'm saying? Dead Island 2, we are officially done with that one. We just got done with that, playing with it yesterday, uploading it, got all that done. Um, I just gotta get this up along with the short, and then we're basically done with Dead Island 2. And I'm probably gonna be sad by this one because I was waiting since I was like 12 years old for this game to come out, and finally it came out, and I'm 23 years old, and it finally did came out, and I cannot be even more happy because I love Dead Island One. I loved it so much, man. I love the story, the fighting zombies, different type of mutated zombies, whatever. It made like a legit like the game was like it's more just like a legit zombie game. It was like a like fighting to get out of Pacific, you know, areas you want to get out of. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's the other one we had to get out of not one island but two islands, because there was a DLC one on the island one and two. There was DLC one on the island one, but the island two we got to get out of the city. And it was just like, damn, I'm glad they be able to maybe put this route of us going to the city and getting out of LA. And man, it was just so fun. It was so fun, man. Zombie slaying, they meleeing. It was just so amazing. Like I really am gonna miss playing down too, unless they do something that we're gonna talk about towards the end of the video. But besides of that though, once again, thank y'all supporting the series of Dead Island 2. That means a lot to me in this world. You know what I'm saying? I literally what planned it. As soon as this game was announced, I immediately pre-ordered this shit, and I wanted to play it so bad because I really want to you know I really want to play it. You know what I'm saying? I've been a huge Dead Island fan for a very long time. I could have played Dying Light 2 because Dying Light 2 remind me of Dead Island, but comparison between the two, Dead Island was so much better, and I wanted to wait until Dead Island 2 comes out, and Dead Island 2 came out, and man, I have a whole bunch back. It was amazing. I enjoyed it. The story, every single last bit of it. You know what I'm saying? It was amazing. Fighting zombies, kicking their heads off. You know what I'm saying? Exploring. You know what I'm saying? That's the big part I like about Dead Island. Just exploring. You know what I'm saying? Dead Island 1 and 2 has all that. It was just so amazing. I just love this game so much, man. It was amazing. Now, you know what I'm saying? Now, I could just go back and play all the side missions I really wanted to, but let's be honest here. I only came for the main story, and that main story, it is what it is. Now, hopefully, there's more to it, but we're going to talk that towards the end, though. And once again, thank y'all for supporting the series of Dead Island 2. That means a lot. And all the other content that I've done so far, 2033 and before then, it means a lot too as well. Um, you know what I'm saying? This game was fantastic from the top to bottom. Um, it's just unfortunately there are some flaws to it. Not as much flaws that I have, but there's probably some other people that have other flaws based off what their thoughts and opinions on them. So yeah, my thoughts and opinion on Down 2 is gonna be very different to everybody else's. But hey, that's why it's very important to let y'all know y'all talk to your own opinion how you feel about Down 2. I'm entitled to mine. I'm gonna stick with it. Um, and yeah, man. Like I said, y'all already know how it goes: bad, good, and then when we go from here. Um, honestly, this is crazy, man. I can't believe we got done with that Island 2 in 3 days, but it could have been. I could have got this all uploaded in 4 or 5 days, but then the fucking goddamn the goddamn I thought my clips when I was recording, Dead Island 2, all the like the last episode, a few episodes before the last episode, I thought it was crashing. I thought it was gonna be fucked up and crashing, but it turns out, everything was all fine. Nothing was an issue. Um, I am uploading all the island content from episode 1 to 16, I believe. I think it was 16. Then we got done with Dalen one. I'm Dalen 2. Um, I think after that one, um, it was all said and done. It was set, ready to go, perfect. Nothing was wrong. You know what I'm saying? It was great, and I was like, good. I can finally be like, okay, we did something finally. But yeah, besides of that though, like I said, man, the other two was a success. It was amazing. I enjoyed it. I don't know if it's gonna win Game of the Year. I don't know if it's gonna be even in a conversation of Game of the Year. I don't know, but who knows? Maybe it will. If it does, then that'll be amazing. But I think it probably won't because compared to Dalen 1 and 2, not that many people were a fan of Dalen 2 for some reason. But for Dalen 1, it was classic. Um, but man, shit, I don't know, man. It could win. It could possibly be part of the game of the year. Who knows? It might be probably part of like be like a nomination for game of the year, or it could be in nomination of any game award type of awards they give out. This year game awards. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know if this game's gonna be have a potential to be game of the year. Or be nominated game of the year, but at least it could be like a step in the right direction because Diablo 1 was made a long ass time ago, and it was fantastic. It was really good. And now they're recently, I think they're in I think they're in Unreal Engine, right? If I'm not corrected. I don't know. There was a studio. I don't know what the studio was called, but there was a studio that made Diablo 1, and they made that now making Diablo 2, and they let's just say they have an Unreal Engine that they're making of Unreal Engine 5. That's what they make it out of. That's what I'm thinking. No wonder why the graphics was really good though. Um. Anyway, besides that though, Ralph was still good and bad to some people who might say that Dalen 2 might be good or bad. I mean, I just hope for it's a good step in the right direction. That's what I'm hoping for the game to I mean, there's gonna be a lot of games out there that has some flaws here and there that comes down to what I'm trying to say is basically is that there was some mixed reactions down to based on what I saw on the Reddit and all the other types of stuff, the reviews, Metacritic, and all that. Some people were saying it was great, some people saying it wasn't. Me personally, I enjoyed it, but I don't know, man. I don't know if it's gonna be. I think because of the mixed reaction, I don't think it's gonna get Game of the Year nominated. I don't know, but hopefully it could get some awards in the game of the year, in the game awards. That would really be good because that really goes to show you that this game has a potential and all the type of stuff and yeah, what I'm saying. So there's a there's a possibility. I don't know, I don't know, man. Only time will tell. But yeah, man, it's gonna be very interesting. So who knows? But besides that though. Um, Yeah, I don't know, man. This game had mixed reaction, but me, based on my opinion, it probably won't have as much as the other people. Like I said, y'all tell us your opinion, and this is a great video to let me know what y'all think about Dead Island 2, or what your opinions about it. Whether you played it or have not played it, whether you watch other people played it or not, let me know what y'all think about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I really want to know. Because um, like I said, a lot of people have some mixed reaction down to, and it's like, damn, with this mixed reaction, I don't think it's gonna get the game to get nominated because well, Hogs Wars, I ain't see no. Well, there's a lot of people say it was controversial with Hogwarts Legacy, but I don't see the problem with it. It's gonna probably gonna be Game of the Year nominated. Resident Evil 4, 100% gonna get Game of the Year nominated. I don't know about the Island 2 though. I don't know. I don't know because of the mixed reaction, but who knows? It could be, and I could be wrong. Hopefully, I am wrong because this game was really good. I enjoyed it. I don't know. I enjoyed it. Maybe because I'm playing on PlayStation 5 and the PC might have an issue with the frame rate shit that was going on. Maybe that's happening. It's happening in the other game too as well. I think it's called Star Wars Jedi Survivors. They have an issue with the PC shit too as well. I think that island might have been that too as well. I could be right, could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? But it's a good thing I got PlayStation 5 because we ain't dealing with no frame issues here. or unless if I'm missing something, I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen no crashes or anything, but who knows? But anyways, besides that though, um, I got my paper. I wrote this thing down for down to pros and cons. What's the good? What's the bad? I was what's the good and what's the bad. Um, I start with the bad first and then end with the good because I just want to get the end it with a good note, whatever, and then we go from there. Um, and yeah, so let's start with the bad real quick. Let's just get the review and then see we go from there. Let's start with the bad real quick. The bad part about this game is I'm like this is gonna shock y'all, but I wasn't too feeling about the weapons. What I mean by the weapons, I mean the guns, specifically the guns. The melee in this game, French Kiss. Wow, it was perfect. It was amazing. I enjoyed it. I have so much fun kicking people ass, kicking these zombies asses with melees more than a gun. I had so much fun, what I'm saying, kicking zombie asses with guns and with melees and all type of stuff, rather than a gun, if you know what I mean. If y'all are Dead Island fans, y'all should already know that melees are tend to be more useful than guns in the game, which there's no surprising. But to me, I thought that with all these years of being laid off, I thought that maybe they might adjust the guns, being good, but apparently they haven't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about y'all, but from what I experienced, the melee weapons that I picked up were way more useful to kick these big ass zombies, these big buff zombies, and kicking these zombies that are runners and all the weird ass, creepy ass bomber zombies and shit asses, rather than a legit gun. I mean, like it was like I was thinking in my head myself like why is the melees are so much powerful than the actual guns in this game? Now, to be for real, the island was not perfect. There has been there has been guns in Dead Island One that wasn't all that, but at least it has some quality of like upgrading, doing all the type of stuff. Even if you upgrade in Dead Island Two in this game, it won't make it better. Down one, if you upgrade a gun, it's gonna make it better. But in Down two, it's like no matter how hard you try to make a gun better, these big ass zombies, they're going to be like they're not it's not gonna hit them as much. They're gonna damage them as much. Unless maybe you have like a hunting rifle, or because the hunting rifle in this game does a lot of damage. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. But besides of that though, other than that though, the pistol doesn't do as much damage. The shotguns doesn't even do as much damage. It was just terrible. You know what I'm saying? And the only guns that do like a decent amount of damage is the assault rifle. You're gonna see what I'm talking about over here. Like you're gonna see the action towards the end of the fighting scene when I was like fighting Dr. Reed, and then I shoot the assault rifle and it kind of hurt him a lot. But besides of that though, the the assault rifle and the hunting rifle were the only two guns in the games that actually done some work. Now, the revolver can do some work too as well, but not towards big, heavy zombies and all type of stuff, man. But other than that, though, yeah, guns in this game were not that great in my personal opinion. It seems like they were underpowered, meaning that they weren't that very useful. Like I can use a melee and I can literally hit a zombie like there's no tomorrow, and then they'll be instantly dead. But if I shoot a pistol, they can take like 10,000 shots and shit, and it won't even matter. Like you just got to depend yourself on the melee. And don't get me wrong, I mean Dead Island and Dead Island 2, I mean Dead Island. If you play Dead Island, you should expect that that's gonna be a melee game. However, you would think that throughout the years they would improve on that one and make the guns, exactly as powerful as the melee, but they didn't. So yeah, melees are fine. You know what I'm saying? The melees are good. The melee weapon is fine. What weapons I'm specifically talking about is basically the guns. It's just really terrible. Let's see what else. Um, let's see. It was the keys. The keys in this game, I did not like it. I don't know about y'all, but every time you try to kill like a Pacific zombies, they'll drop like a key for you to like go get some treasure or whatever to get to upgrade your melee or something like that, or get like brand new melees or guns, whatever. It doesn't matter that much. It really didn't. It really did not matter as much as I thought it would be, but it didn't really didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like I really wish that they gave us a key of a specific like quest we did, and I wish they give us a location where the boxes of the keys were at, so we could go get that specific type of zombie keys or whatever. But they never do that. So yeah, the key sucks in this game. I hate it though, and that's why I never bother even going for these keys. Y'all saw me complaining on throughout like some of the episodes of these keys like I picked up. Like, bro, I could go find these keys. Problem here is it's gonna take me a long time, and I ain't got that long of time. Um, but yeah, though. Besides that, though, the key sucks. The last thing though, there was a con on this one is that I don't know. It wasn't that long. Like, it wasn't really that long of a game, if I'm being honest. Dallin one, I'm not gonna compare Dallin one to Dallin two. I know it's stupid, but hear me out here for a second. Dallin one, it looked like it took a long ass time for you to beat that game. Really, it did, and it was really fun at the same time because what I'm saying. Now, don't get me wrong, Dallin two, when even though it wasn't that long and it was kind of short, but it was really fun. My only problem is I thought that maybe they'll make Dallin two a bit longer because how well it did with Dallin one and how long it was for that game, but I guess not. I guess they like saying fuck it, you know screw it, it doesn't even matter, what I'm saying. It really doesn't. So I guess they was like, you know what? We're not gonna make it as long as down the one. We're just gonna, make it a little bit short and then see we go from there. Yeah, I thought this would be a little bit longer. I wanted to be a little bit longer because of Dallas one how successful it was on that game, but apparently not. So yeah, there you go. And yeah, those are my cons. Those are my bad things about this game. Y'all could say frames and all the other type of shit that was going on, the frames dropping and all that type of stuff, but I have not one issue with the frame drops. Maybe it has something to do with PC and all that type of stuff, but I had no issue in that one. All right, let's talk about the goods because there's a lot of goods in this one. The graphics. The graphics are really fantastic. It was upgraded to from down in one graphics to down in two graphics. The graphic was so much better, and I think this has something to do with Unreal Engine because I think the game is made in Unreal Engine, which explains why the graphics are really good. The story was really simple. I mean, you get out of LA, I mean, which is Los Angeles, California, which we were in. You get out of LA, I'm saying? You meet these characters. Sam B made his return. Thank that dude. I used to use him a lot. I'm saying? Huge fan of Sam B, I'm saying? Used to use him a lot. Emma Drop was not a bad character. Micah was a really awesome character. Um, I'm saying? Everyone that I countered in the main quest was really doing their thing. Um, I'm saying? The story was just plain and simple, easy to understand. Get out of LA and find a chopper. There you go. And then also discover the truth of what's really been going on. How this all started with the virus, and it turns out we all know Dr. Reed started this whole virus, and because he wanted to make half zombie, half human, nooms, whatever, type of shit, whatever. It didn't make any sense at first, but I'm sure y'all understand by now. Yeah, story was simple, that type of stuff. Three, I like the fact that we have multitude of characters. I don't know about y'all, but I think in Diablo One we had at least about four characters. But in this game, we had like at least more than four characters. You know what I'm saying? But we had like unique abilities, and what's their pro and what's their con, what's their best strength abilities, what's their least strength abilities and all type of stuff, which made the game so much better. And yeah, and make us easier decision with what to choose which characters. Because Dallin one, we had no idea what characters like. If you run with either or what characters you want to choose from, it really wouldn't matter. But you know, that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But down to two, it's like you either choose this one, that one. It's up to you. You make a choice. But yeah, besides that though, um, yeah, it was really good. The fight, the fight was really amazing. All the fights I had with zombies were really amazing. It wasn't so hectic and crazy like down at one. It was just so, um, you know, it was chaotic, but like more like a chaotic way to where like you had a chance. Because down at one, it felt like if you were going alone by yourself, you would have had no damn chance. You would have getting slaughtered in seconds with those zombies. But down at two, they made it so much easier to where you can at least fight them. So Uh, that to me, it adds everything to what to know what I've been been talking about. So yeah, it was amazing on that one. The fighting combos and all that type of stuff. I like how when we defeat zombies or we knock out zombies, we get like certain abilities that would help us out and all that type of stuff, and give us awards. Like we knocked out this type of zombie, we get like critical, critical damage here and there, and all that type of stuff that help us with the fights and all that type of stuff, and that's really good. Like I said, the abilities in this game top notch. I like how different characters have different abilities towards depending on what character you choose from. Unique abilities, what they have, what's their strength, what's their weaknesses, and all type of stuff on par. The characters, I already talked about that. All characters again did a really fantastic job. What they done, what they do. Like how every character is like different from one another. It's amazing. It's in the city, of course, Los Angeles, California. I'm glad they decided to move away from the island aspect and put Dead Island into like an actual city. Because when people think about Dead Island, they think about zombies in the island. Well, not anymore because now we're in a legit city, which I like that. I like how they put that one, and of course LA. So that makes a lot of sense. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? Those are the seven pros that I think about Dead Island, too. It was really amazing. I enjoyed it. I hope whenever you guys get this game, you guys enjoy it too as well. If not, then well, I don't know what to tell you. But besides that, though, yeah, this game was flat out amazing. I enjoyed a lot of it. Yeah, if I have to rate this, I rate this 8 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? Despite weapons being weak, way more weaker in Dead Island 2, and because Dead Island 1, there was certain weapons you had, like guns, they weren't as weak. In this game, there were a lot of weapons that was weak in this game, but despite all that, though, solid 8 out of 10. I enjoyed it. Some people might give this a 7 or 6 if they want to, but I give this like a 8 out of 10 because it was amazing. I had fun slaughtering zombies. Melees were powerful. I loved kicking people. I didn't go lie. I think my favorite part about Dead Island, like Dead Island games from Dead Island 1 and 2, melees. I like kicking zombies' asses with melees. It's just like make it, so unique and amazing rather than guns. I can see why they make guns a lot weaker, but it will make it so much easier for guns to be like as much as powerful as melees are because that a way that you at least a breathing room from zombies. You know what I'm saying? But it's Dead Island. It is what it is. Um, yeah, but yeah, 8 out of 10, solid 8 out of 10. I enjoyed the game. There were no buggy issues I had with the game. It could maybe because I'm on PlayStation 5 and I'm on PC. Like I said, everything I just mentioned were amazing. Um, like I said, man, I enjoyed Dead Island 2, and yeah, man. I mean, where do we go from here? Honestly, if you look at the ending, obviously we're still dealing with that fucking chick that we saw in the sewer, comrade and her minions, two minions that I don't even know who they are. Something tells me that whoever made Dead Island 2, the same studio that made Dead Island 1, something tells me they're gonna give us a DLC. That we're going to continuation the story of Dead Island, of the Dead Island 2 series. Because if you think about it, in Dead Island 1, we ended up, the continuation of Dead Island, Riptide, the continuation of Dead Island 1 after, well, everything happened, we end up in the other island, um, that's away from Boney or something like that. And, and then that was it. That was basically kind of like a DLC or continuation of Dead Island 1. And I feel like they're going to do the exact same thing in Dead Island 2, and I'm all in for it. And just the only question is that when. And also, if you think about this, Tasha or Tisha, whatever, she's still missing. And after that last scene, she's nowhere near to be found. She's always scattered around Los Angeles, and we gotta go find her because she is the cure. Meanwhile, that's happening. Conrad, that Newman bitch, the half zombie, half human motherfucker, um, he, he's he's you know I say she's she's scattered with her two companions, and also she said there's others that are here too as well, which kind of got me thinking There might be another fight we might have to go through the of our comrades, Newman's followers and all type of stuff. Meanwhile, while that's happening, we got to find Tisha or Tasha, whatever, and tell her she's the cure, and then we need her samples to cure, Los Angeles. So, as far as I'm concerned, there's plenty more story to come through in Dead Island One. I mean, in Dead Island Two. Sorry, in Dead Island Two. And I'm all in for it. Whatever I just hope that they could confirm there's a DLC or continuation. Maybe give us an update of the Island 2, continuation of Los Angeles, in Los Angeles, a continuation of the story. That way we have to buy another fucking DLC like we had to during the past. But who knows? I could be right, could be wrong. Only time will tell. I can't wait. Just because there's still more story to tell, because we still deal with Conrad and her Newman goons, and of course, we gotta find Tisha or Tasha, whatever her name was, and we need to find a cure. We need to find a cure. She's the cure, because Dr. Reese said our daughter is the cure, and if she is the cure, that means that she she's here to stay, and that means we can finally save Los Angeles if we really want to. Because you see right here, we have to deal with. See, this is not over. This can't be over. This can't be. I can't not imagine them have to say, "Oh, Dead Island 3 or something like that." I can't continue. I can't imagine Dead Island 3 continuation in Los Angeles. No, I think we might have a Dead Island 2 DLC. See them, Conrad. We got to deal with Conrad and her Newman buddies, whatever. And then of course we gotta find Tisha or Tasha, whatever, because she's the one to find a cure and everything else. And yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen for here on out. But anyways, thank y'all for watching. Leave a like, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that Allen 2 down below, comments down below. Fun game, another 2023 game out the way. It's really fun. I enjoy it. I hope you guys did enjoy it too as well. And as always, take care. I'm out. Peace.
To the ones that told me to quit, look at me now. I could be the greatest of all time. I know that I can do it, you just gotta let me try.